Welcome back, guys. Well, you've been asking me a lot of times lately to make me a guide of how to install mods for Ghost Recon Breakpoint. And today I did it for you. Please welcome the mod guide by LugovoisesGames. Well, for over 3 years now I've been creating content on Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Of course, at the time we didn't even talk about mods and I was very happy to create content with the vanilla version of Breakpoint. But then Ubisoft announced that the game was no longer supported and eventually I wanted something new. I still loved the game no matter what, but at some point I hit a ceiling. I didn't know what else to create, how to surprise my audience and how to take their content to a whole new level. And then came the mods that changed everything. I think those who have been with me for a long time can see the difference between what I had before and what I managed to do now. I'm sorry that mods are not available for those who play Breakpoint on consoles, but I hope you enjoy watching the content with the modded version of the game performed by LugovoisesGames. This video is not a call for installing mods or switching to this version of the game entirely. I'm just doing what you ask and hope to be helpful to you. Well guys, let's get to modding together. So, how to start modding for Breakpoint? First of all, you need to type in Nexus mods in your search. That's the site where will be downloads mods for Ghost Recon, and the first thing you need to do is download and install Anvil Toolkit. After installation, go to the settings and in the Files tab set the value 0 for compression ratio. Next, find Ghost Recon Breakpoint, where we need to unpack the 3 main files for modding: DataPC Extra Patch 01, DataPC Patch 01 and DataPC Resources Patch 01. But now we unpack only DataPC Extra Patch 01. Later you'll understand why. So, in this video I will show you how to install the most important, in my opinion, mods. And for an example I will take the main mods that I use in my video. But before installing any mods, first of all we need to install the 2 most important mods: Pre-September 20th patch and individual Buildtables. This is the basis which is necessary to keep your game from crashing and everything working perfectly. So, let's start the installation. Okay, let's start with the Pre-September 20th patch. As you can see, here we have the 2 most important files that we use in modding: DataPC Resources Patch 01 and DataPC Patch 01. They should be put into the root folder of the game, replacing the default ones. Using Anvil Toolkit, go to the Ghost Recon Breakpoint system folder and copy the files from downloaded mod here. Okay, replace the files in the destination? Yes. I don't do this now because otherwise I'd have to reinstall all the mods again. If you're starting from scratch, then boldly click and do not be afraid of anything. Well, now go back to Anvil Toolkit and click Unpack in front of these files. After that, we'll have an extracted folder created where we'll now add all our mods: DataPC Extra Patch 01, DataPC Patch 01 and DataPC Resources Patch 01. Okay, the first step is done. What next? Open the downloaded individual Buildtables mod. I recommend you download all these 5 files so you can easily install all the desired mods of your operator's outfit. Look, in each downloaded file there is a folder main. We open it and see a lot of files, but where should we put it all? Go back to Unreal Toolkit, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, Extract it, open DataPC patch 01, type teammate in the search, and click on Unpack here. After doing this, you'll see your own extracted folder in your DataPC patch 01 folder, where the unpacked 23 teammate template is located. And this is where we'll put all the files of the individual Buildtables mod. And now I show you how to install them. I recommend you to do it in the following way. Right-click on any file here and choose Open Containing Folder. And this is where you move our mod files. Replace the files in the destination? Yes. Feel free to click here. But again, I am going to skip this, as I have everything already installed. Now we can close these folders and go back to Unreal Toolkit. I press the up arrow, and against the folder 23 teammate template I press Repack. Then I press the up arrow twice more and repack the main folder DataPC patch 01. It's done. And so you need to repeat with each file downloaded mod individual Buildtables. I remind you that this mod will help you to install new helmets, NVGs, headsets, goggles and vests without any problems. So how do we install mods that change the outfit of our soldier? Okay, let's start with the helmets. In this video I use the obscure helmets revamp mod that I downloaded from Nexus Mods. So we open the downloaded mod and see 2 folders with 2 versions of helmets. Now I show you an example of one how to install everything. Personally, I always start with the files indeed for DataPC resources patch 01. Okay, we open it and see 2 files that now need to be placed in Unreal Toolkit. How do we do that? In Unreal Toolkit again select Extracted, and in the DataPC resources patch 01 folder right-click on any file inside Open Containing folder. And in this open folder we put our 2 files of downloaded mod and agree to replace the files in the destination folder. Now we can close this folder and go back to Unreal Toolkit, where we go back to the arrow above and repack DataPC resources patch 01. Great, it's done. Now we go back to the folder with the downloaded mod and open the second folder for 23 teammate template. To install these files we go back to Unreal Toolkit, DataPC patch 01, Extracted, and 23 teammate template. And in front of any file here click Open Containing folder. And now in the opened folder we put our mod files and agree to replace the files in the destination folder. But again, I am going to skip this as I have everything already installed. Well, go back to Unreal Toolkit and repack 23 teammate template, and then repack DataPC patch 01. Wait a bit. The new helmet is available in the game. And in general, this process applies to all mods that change the outfit of your soldier, be it a top, pants or vest. We always put all such basic files in 2 main folders, resources patch 01 and in 23 teammate template in DataPC patch 01. I think it will be important for everyone to know how to add new weapons to the game, because here is completely different way to install mods. I show you on the example of mod Zig Spear LT, as in this mod change the appearance of the weapon and its sound. So open our mod. Look, here we have 3 folders. I think you can guess what you need to do. As always, I'll start with the DataPC resources patch 01. Here everything is simple. Copy all these files and place the folder with the same name in Unreal Toolkit. Here everything is as usual. Copy, replace the files in the destination and click Repack against Data PC Resources Patch 01. Let's wait until the process is ready. Great, the first step is done. Now let's install the files for DataPC Patch 01. Look, these 3 files we just need to put in the DataPC Patch 01 folder in Anvil Toolkit, right here. It's important not to put them in extracted, but just to the main files in this folder. Okay, that's done. But we have one more folder to put in DataPC Patch 01, DB Container Entry. These are the files that change the weapon sounds in the game. But where do we put them? Look, first we need to go back to Anvil Toolkit and make an unpack for the DB Container Entry folder. Now this unpacked folder is available to us in the extracted folder, where we'll put our mod file, which will change the sound of the weapon. Okay, open the folder with the mod and copy this file to DB Container Entry in Anvil Toolkit. Now click Repack here, wait a bit, and Repack here. Great, 2 steps out of 3 are done. The only thing we have to do is to deal with DataPC Extra Patch 01. In the first step, we unpacked DataPC Extra Patch 01 into Anvil Toolkit. Now we just need to copy these mod files to the folder of the same name in Anvil Toolkit. Copy, replace the files in the destination. These 2 folders we can close and click Repack. Done, now your mod is fully installed. Okay guys, let's move on. Next up is installing mods that change the enemies in Ghost Recon. As an example, I will take my favorite mod Shadow Company, which greatly improved my immersiveness in Breakpoint. Well, let's open the Shadow Company mod. And here we see the familiar file names which just need to be correctly placed inside the game files via Anvil Toolkit. Everything is very simple. Copy the downloaded files from the DataPC Resources Patch 01 folder into the folders with the same name in Anvil Toolkit. And go back to Anvil Toolkit and repack DataPC Resources Patch 01. Now, copy the files from DataPC Patch 01 to Anvil Toolkit. Everything is as simple as that. After copying, repack the main folder DataPC Patch 01. It's done. And now do the same with folder 23 teammate. Copy the mod files to extracted and the teammate folder of the same name, and perform the usual sequence of actions. Open containing folder, copy, paste, repack here, and repack here. Look, there are optional add-ons here which you can either ignore or choose to install. Their installation is similar to the previous steps. Copy files from the main folder to DataPC Patch 01, extracted, and teammate. And the files from resources to the folder of the same name in Anvil Toolkit. And that's it, the mod is ready. Next is the installation of mod which opened for us Breakpoint from a new angle, various tweaks. So we open the downloaded mod and see, whoa, how many folders and how many questions now. But actually everything is simple here too. There are a lot of folders, but you can install only those files that you want. If you are only interested in changing the camera range from your soldier, then you only need to use no IDS zoom and no sprint zoom mods. To install them, we need to unpack the game bootstrap settings folder, where we need to put the mod files. How to do it? Go to Anvil Toolkit, DataPC patch 01 and click unpack against the first file 0 game bootstrap settings. It is now available to us in the extracted folder where we'll put our mod files. Okay, copy the no IDS zoom file, copy, replace the files in the destination, but again I am going to skip this as I have everything already installed. Okay, now the no sprint zoom file, and click repack here. This may take a while, let's wait. And now repack here. Done. If you want to install other files from this mod, almost every one of them will need to be placed in the following sequence: DataPC patch 01, extracted, db containing entry, open containing folder, and copy the files you want. After that, we press repack here, wait a bit, and here. That's it. To find out what each file is for, you can go to the mod page on Next Mods and check the purpose of each of them. So now I show you how to install another important mod that makes the game more realistic: Sling Positions. The installation process is not complicated and is similar to what we did before. But I also show you one nuance that will make this mod even more realistic, but let's talk about everything in order. So, open the downloaded mod, copy the files from the resources folder to Anvil Toolkit. Here everything is as usual. Copy, replace the files in the destination and click repack against DataPC resources patch 01. Now put the file from the main folder in DataPC patch 01. Important, not in extracted, only in the main folder. Replace the files in the destination and click repack here. The main mod is installed. Everything is very easy. But now I show you how this mod can be improved and made even more realistic by installing the Glows with Sling add-on from the Tier 1 Import Discord community. This is how it looks like after installing the add-on. This mod adds realistic weapon straps and improves the position of your assault rifle in the chest position. How to install? The usual way. Copy the files from the resources and teammate folders to the same name folders in Anvil Toolkit. Nothing complicated and everything is ready. Link to the Discord community with mods I will leave in the video description. And now I show you how to install one of the most atmospheric and dramatically changing gameplay mod, Moar Fog. A mod that adds fog, creating a really great atmosphere in the game. I have not seen any guide to install it, so I decided to show you how to do it. So, go to Anvil Toolkit, open the Ghost Recon Breakpoint directory and find the file .apc tgt world map bootstrap split patch 01 and click Unplug. This folder is now available to us in the main extracted folder. Open it and unpack the first file 0tgt world map data. Okay, now we have an extracted folder with the file we need where we'll put the mod. Now open the previously downloaded mod and put all files into Anvil Toolkit. OK, close everything, return to the program, click up, repack, wait a bit, and now on the main folder also click repack. That's it. Well guys, that's it for today. In this video I wanted to show you how to install the essential mods for Ghost Recon Breakpoint with different approach and difficulty on how to install them. But there are still a lot of mods out there, so if you want a sequel or you're interested in installing some special mods, write to me and I'll make a second part. In addition, if you don't want to suffer with installation of all these mods, for any donation like 1 or more cups of coffee on my page Buy Me a Coffee, I'll send you my entire extracted file with already installed mods. All you need to do is a couple of clicks and your updated Ghost Recon Breakpoint is ready. Thank you for trusting me to make a mod installation guide and watching this video, guys. Hard work for you, LugovoisesGames. See you in new videos.